Ready? I still have my fake tooth.
You do?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my new one.
My hair's sticking out, breaking everywhere.
Hi, knitters!
Hello, everybody! Hey, don't adjust your sets. You are seeing us twice in 1 week. What?
I know, it's only been 6 days.
I know, it's crazy.
Nut bars. Tracie's going away for a week, and so we thought we'd squeeze in a little episode before she went away. Otherwise, it would have been too long.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
And we had so many things we wanted to talk about as well.
We do.
We wanted to say thank you to everybody for all of the amazing response to our Off Our Needles.
That was so fun. Like, you could just feel the love. People were excited. We're super excited. We haven't seen nothing.
I know.
Whatever you guys have seen, we have seen.
Yep.
So we're super excited for Friday. This Friday, March 3rd on the Craftsy channel.
Yeah, we will be telling you guys all about it when it happens. So we will let you know. But if you go to Craftsy's YouTube channel, you won't miss it because you'll get that notification. And if you subscribe, for sure you're not going to miss it. So yeah, huge thank you to everybody and their kind, positive responses. And we're so excited. But something came up out of that I was so surprised.
What?
People thought or were wondering if we would stop doing Grocery Girls.
Oh, you know, I could see.
I never thought
going
of
to that conclusion.
I never ever. Let's be clear. That never crossed our minds.
Yeah.
You're not getting rid of us. This is it.
So when talking and, and sort of and finalizing, we made sure that, it was discussed with our friends at Craftsy that this wasn't going to change for us. This is what we love to do. Mm-hmm. And so this is like an extension arm.
It totally is. I mean, we know that Craftsy obviously doesn't happen without Grocery Girls first. So the fun thing about that for me is that now that it's not a secret anymore, we can film little behind the scenes thing. We can bring everybody with us.
Yeah.
I mean, we're sharers and we want everybody to come with us. So 100%.
Overshares.
Over. Underlined a million times. So that's the fun thing for us. We just want you guys to come with us. And it's different. It's going to be completely different. Same people, different situations.
It's not this shoddy setup.
I don't have to edit, praise, whatever.
Nate.
That's right.
Yeah.
All the gang, the guys. So, basically, no, we are not quitting Grocery Girls.
Yeah.
And, of course, we want to just bring you with us. And thank you for all the kind words last week. That was a really, really heartwarming thing. So
it really was.
Yeah.
Okay. Lips by Kylie Jenner today.
Okay. I was gonna ask you about your lips.
Okay. I know I talked about this way long ago. And the only reason why I have these is because I have a 16-and-a-half-year-old daughter.
Right.
So, Kylie lip kits are amazing.
I love that color, whatever that
I
is.
don't love a matte lipstick, so these long wearing ones for me dry really matte, and I really don't like it on my wrinkly old lips.
But I don't like the ones that are really dry either.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
so
I don't like that.
I have a gloss over top of her her lip.
A different gloss, or it comes with this? So it's this?
This is a gloss, but it's 2 different kits. Anyway, you won't be disappointed if you
can get your hands on it, because all the teenagers jump on the updates. It's like a yarn update, but it's lip gloss, and you have to fight teenagers for it.
And let me tell you, they're fast on their phones.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I do love it. I do love it. I noticed your lips when you came, and I thought, oh, I love that lip gloss.
It's a really neutral, sort of rosy brown, every day.
Yeah.
Jewelry.
Who doesn't want to look like a Kardashian?
JR Studio Works.
I'm wearing mine too. Well, obviously, every day. This one, I really, really, really... I love them all, but this one...
It's got a Buddha.
He's got a little Buddha, and I think that's... I don't want to say the wrong gem or whatever the stone this is. I was going to say like white jade, but what do I know? Go to her website.
You know what you're talking about.
This is the 5-wrap bracelet, or I wear it as a necklace all the time.
I really love it as a necklace.
So I do wear it as a necklace a lot too.
You could actually double the 5 for a shorter length choker.
Yeah, you can if you want to actually choke yourself. No, it really does work. So I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what have we got nitty this week?
We have a little bit of knitting since last week, believe it or not. I started a new project. because I was so monogamous with my snow melt knit along for a long time, and I just couldn't take it anymore, and I just lost it one night and started something
I
new.
saw you at IGA, and you said, I feel the urge to cast on
I
something
just feel
else.
like I've been so good. You know what it is when you have these yarns around and you just think, ooh, I'm dying to work with that, or dying to work with whatever. So it is March, which means we have a new month for our sock bash.
Yeah.
Which means we're still in our Girl from the Grocery Store knit along.
Yes.
And which means it is actually the last month of our BFF knit along.
I know.
Which is all the Shannon Cook, Jane Richmond patterns.
Yes.
If you guys want to see some beautiful stuff, go to that FO thread.
I know.
Amazing things.
So amazing to see everybody. And it's so amazing to see the same pattern knit in completely different colors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those, they all, and that was probably what got me. I went in there and looked at the FOs and thought, well, that's it. Today's the day I cast on a new project. So here's my new work in progress.
So this yarn you got in
I'm
Denver.
going to put a picture up here of the Amberley shawl. I don't even think I have my pattern with me, so I'll for sure have to do it. So I haven't got very far. What do you think?
The yarn is amazing.
Right?
Is it a crescent shape?
It is not, actually. It's a triangle.
Oh, it's
so
a
you're
triangle.
increasing on the edges and increasing in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is so beautiful.
But and I mean, when I looked at the pattern, it had so much instruction. And I don't think there's a chart, which is, I kind of always go to a chart if I have one. But let me tell you, once you get into the pattern, it's very simple and very memorizable. And it's got this really neat wrapped stitch.
I do love that.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, you guys can see these little wrapped stitches that elongate there across. Oh gosh, it's beautiful.
And it's super, super duper simple. But feel the yarn. Oh my God.
Okay, so I was crazy about this yarn when you started.
Holy moly.
Don't you love it?
Oh, I love it. So, well, Kate, doesn't it look worsted? It's actually, it says DK.
Oh.
To me, I look at it and think, this
Worsted.
looks like Rios or something.
Look at those wrapped stitches. How fun is that?
And it's so it's on a 4.5 millimeter needle.
It's making beautiful fabric.
And look at the tonality of the yarn. Like, you really get all the colors. I love it. So this is Tosh DK.
God, now we gotta knit this.
You totally do. Oh, it's so beautiful. And then there is another color for the border, and I've got another Madeline Tosh that's a speckled.
Do you have it
softly speckled? No,
Okay.
I don't.
We
But-
remember from a couple episodes ago.
So this is my new work in progress, another shawl, and I'm really,
Shannon.
really loving it. And I better hurry up because I hear Shannon's got. I was on her Instagram the other day. She has another beautiful new pattern that she's working on.
She's really an amazing designer.
Aren't they? Shannon and Jane. They're
Jane
huge favorites.
And Shannon. Oh,
Yeah.
they're such a great duo.
They are.
So
They
complimentary.
are. And, you know, these just amazing designers, and they've got these, you know, just like everybody else, the wonderful life with kids and family and stuff at home, and yet this is their work, which how awesome is that?
Oh my God.
Isn't it gorgeous? So,
God, Tracy, that's good.
isn't it pretty? But I feel like this yarn feels more like a worsted to me.
I agree.
Yeah.
And then it's not even washed yet. It's going to plump a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. I'm loving working with it, and
Gosh.
I know, I love it.
Okay, could it be more cold down here?
I'm freezing too. I thought it was just me.
That's okay. It'll keep me awake and
You know
stop me
what?
from yawning.
The kids, not the kids, my son
turns it down.
turns it down.
Yeah.
My daughter freezes and he turns it down, and it's one of those things where up and down on the front thermostat
Yes.
drives me crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's my work in progress. I love
Beautiful.
it.
How's your
Thanks.
shawl coming with for your Mr. Knit Along?
Great, great. And I'm bringing it with me on my holiday.
Yeah.
I'm only one clue behind, but I did tons of clue 3 on the weekend.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
It is so
I am
pretty.
loving it, loving it. I'm going to show it till next time because it's only a little bit more than I did last time, but it's different colors.
Oh, so pretty. So you said you haven't gone on Instagram and searched the hashtag.
No, I don't.
I have.
Have you?
Oh my gosh.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yes.
And I really love the bold colors that I picked, but I have seen people's, Diane, the Suburban Stitcher. Have you seen hers?
She's always so soft with
Oh
her
my
colors.
gosh, it's so pretty.
Yeah.
She's doing her shawl in her own yarn in a single ply soft silvery grays and kind of a, is it like a lavendery pink? Something really pretty. I love hers as well. So
it was so funny. I was watching her episode. Did you watch part of her episode that she put up yesterday?
I did, yes.
Okay, did you hear her talk about her husband's feet?
Yes.
Her description made me think he had Shrek legs.
Well,
it was so funny. And I know she wasn't trying to be funny. It just is what it is. And she was knitting him socks.
Yeah.
And with such ankle problems, it sounds like it's a real obstacle for her.
You know, that's why it's so great to knit your own socks. Because if you do have foot issues or ankle issues, which is, I guess, what Diane's dealing with her husband. She said the widest part of his leg.
I mean, I'm certainly not laughing at him. No. I'm laughing at her description of it was just like...
she was funny.
You made it sound like his leg was an elephant leg. An elephant ankle. Anyway, it was cute, Diane.
She's knitting him custom socks. Which more can you get, right? Gorgeous, gorgeous. You know what I do remember vividly from Diane's episode?
What?
Her opal haul. Her opal yarn stash haul.
Okay, I didn't get... I'm only
She
about
pulled
20...
up a bag. She bought the whole line of the new opal sock yarn. Diane, high five.
You go, girl.
Totally love it.
Is it her favorite sock yarn?
She said it's one of those. Well, so Opal Sweet and Spicy is super popular.
Yes.
And they have a few different lines of that. But she said every time she heard about it, you know, she said Susan B. Anderson will knit with it or something. And then it's sold out everywhere. You can't get it. So they brought out a new line. It's called, I don't know, Rooty Tooty, Fresh and Fruity. I don't know, something juicy. I don't know what it's called. But she said, obviously, it's just as beautiful and very similar to get. So she bought the whole line. Well, that's that.
That was in her title. Oh, I got to go home and finish watching
Well, she said, hashtag no regrets. I bought the whole line.
How many would you say?
9 balls.
Oh, God, that's nothing. Good for you.
Totally good for you.
Yeah.
The amount of joy. And she knits them for her family and her whatever.
I think that's fun.
It's super fun.
Yeah.
And so now I know where to go if I need a ball of opal sock yarn.
Stacy will hook you up.
Well, maybe.
Okay, so
that was it.
Guess what came out today? But I was very excited.
Wait a minute.
Starts with a J.
I don't think
Pronounce.
Oh! Hohi!
Hohi's Baby Boxy.
I know. I think it's called Little Boxy, right?
Yes.
You know what I saw when first of all, you look at the pattern photos.
Yeah,
she's got the sweetest little girl model in this beautiful purple sweater. But I can't help thinking how many mums would maybe, or grandmas or whatever, knit matching boxies.
Can you imagine?
Wouldn't that be so cool?
Yes.
Or you knit them for your girls.
Yeah.
You know, a couple, your little girls. I just think that's going to be amazing.
And quick because it's so small. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. So today is the first day of Hohi's Little Boxy?
Little Boxy. Oh my God, it's so cute, right?
Yes.
So that's super exciting. You guys can head over to Ravelry and see that. That's out ready for purchase and knitting, which is really fun. What else came out? Well, today's March 1st. We should say that.
Happy March 1st.
Happy
it was
March.
Shrove Tuesday. Who participated in International Pancake Day? What's the matter with you?
We completely missed it. I know.
Every Shrove Tuesday.
You know what? Mom would remind me every year.
I told you.
I know. It was one of those things where we weren't all home for dinner.
Yeah.
So, 2 were eating later, 2 were eating earlier, and I didn't feel like doing it. So we can do it another day and just fake it.
I had Blint's cottage cheese pancakes.
They're my favorite, by far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it was panini night for us.
Yeah, that's yummy too.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tonight, fish tacos.
We're having regular tacos. Taco Tuesday.
I can't wait. I haven't had
but it's not Tuesday.
Forever.
Okay, so should we talk socks?
Let's do sock talk.
Okay, so do you guys remember I had completed one of my banana hammock socks?
Yes.
This is Hue Loco yarn, and I had started this in Denver and added a little mini from Lolo did it in Violet Beauregard.
That's a great purple.
Aren't we crazy about that?
Yeah. Those look like Easter to me. Pink and purple, or yellow and purple to me, always think spring.
Spring. And I'm just dying to knit with these bright colors right now.
It looks awesome.
And so, boom. I have a pair of banana hammock socks. And guess what the fun thing is on Nicole's Instagram, she has just listed some pre-orders for Banana Who, it's actually.
Yeah.
Banana
we all
Who.
know it's banana hammock.
We all know, yeah. So, it's now available. I know that there was some people looking for this yarn when I first showed it, and I don't think it was available at the time, but now it's available.
You know why? Because Nicole has been busy dyeing her tightly knit sets, which she, was inspired by the girl from the grocery store. And boy, have lots of people wanted those sets of yarn.
We're excited about that.
I can't wait to see what you guys knit with that stuff.
Yeah.
So that is very exciting.
You know what I caught yesterday? Nicole was live in her studio. Her husband has just built her this crazy, beautiful, because I can appreciate a great tool in your job.
Yes.
This big PVC setup so she can have tons of yarn over it, and there's a big fan blowing on it.
That has to be a huge thing for home dyers. Even if you can crank out pod after pod after pod, where do you hang this stuff to dry?
Exactly.
The climate we live in, which is so cold,
you could not put it outside.
It's just not like you can put it in your maybe not heated or heated garage. And wet wool kind of smells funny. So there's only so many places you can put it in your house before people go, get this stuff out of here.
I know.
So that is very cool setup.
I know. So it was awesome. So I was so excited that I saw this on her Instagram because I knew I was going to show this.
Yeah.
And now, because I know when I like to see yarn, if I see it, I want to buy it right now, right?
I know.
So this is available in case anyone was wondering.
It's Jodi. They're so beautiful.
I love them.
I love yellow.
Guess what? I tried to give these away to 2 of my daughters just because I haven't knit them socks very much.
Right.
One of them said they felt funny and the other one says, I don't like hand knitted socks.
Good. Knit for yourself then.
More for, because they would have fit these. I knit these for myself, but I thought, I'll just give them away. No, they're for me.
You just thought, fine, I'll be generous. I'll be the great person that I know I am.
I guess clearly not.
That's great.
Yeah. So that's me.
Okay. So I feel like we should have entered these in the February sock bash. Mm-hmm. Right?
What if our name is pulled? That's hilarious.
Oh my God. I never enter anything. I've
never entered one thing.
Okay, I'm lying because right at the beginning when we did our podcast, I did the 3-color cashmere cowl and I put it in the Legacy Knits knit along.
Hi girls.
Hey ladies. Legacy Knits podcast, Legacy Knits yarns on
Legacy
Etsy.
Knits everything.
Good luck getting their yarn. It's super
I've
popular.
tried twice, only twice.
Yeah.
But I was not successful.
And they're just such beautiful colors.
No wonder
I
they
did
sell out
get
so
a
fast.
skein from their very first update, and it is so gorgeous.
Yeah.
I tend to hoard skeins that I love so much. I don't knit them quite yet, but I will.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I entered in that, and I won a skein of yarn.
I remember that.
What? So that's really exciting.
Yeah.
But here's my what? Oh yeah, it's a pair.
So you knit a lot last night.
Oh,
a couple of hours.
I didn't think I was that competitive of a person, but I was not going to bed with half. I was up to about here yesterday. Here? Something like that.
So that's like 2.5 hours of knitting to finish. 2.5 hours.
Yeah. So I did. I just finished the second sock. So this is a smooth operator sock.
Yes, it is.
By the yarn is by Scrumptious Pearl, who's in Montreal, Canada. That's Sam. And this is her Tiny Dancer colorway. And the toes and cuffs are Birch, which is a Sweet Georgia colorway. And it's on her base that's called Glitterati sock. But I don't know where you'd find that now. She has another sparkle base. But it's the sparkle.
So,
I love these.
Does Scrumptious Pearl have this colorway all the time?
Okay, I bought this
Long time
at least
ago.
a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And so it is a color she's, I saw it in her shop. I don't know if
recently?
Yep. Yeah, you can go to her shop now and get this.
Because I think people like to know that info.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, there are many, many beautiful colors in her shop. And I did notice right now that Sam has opened up the sock club for her next 3 months. Ooh. So I have January, February, March, which we talked about last time.
Have you got March yet?
No, but I got a notification that it's on the way. So, and her new sock club, it's she's offering matching mini skeins.
Okay, I love that.
So you don't have to go in your stash and match something. She'll send you something that works.
That's fun.
Okay, but come on.
I know. Tracy.
What?
Those are amazing.
I love gray and pink together so much. I think it's really classic. So I did not offer these to anybody.
I know.
Thank God nobody else has the same size.
That's the last time I do it.
Well, you know what though? They're usually, if they want something, they'll say, "Can I have that?"
Or if they want me to knit them something, it's like I needed to start yesterday and finish yesterday.
Right. When are you going to be done? Are you going to be done tomorrow? So I have quite a bit of yarn left.
You do.
And I've seen people where they use the stripes for the cuff and the toe and the heel.
I love that.
Okay, I'm going to do that. There's
Are
a
you?
ton of there's a ton of yarn
There
here
is a
left.
lot of yarn.
Anyway, it is so soft. I just love
I
the
love
yarn.
her yarn. Her
love
colors
the
are
yarn.
so much fun.
Yeah. So I love it. That was my
Yay.
sock.
Okay, so that's all the actual knitting. We're
Well-
6 days, and there was a weekend.
I know. Okay, how about this though? We should talk about our February. It is March 1st, so we
Yes.
closed the thread. People were panicking last night. What time? You know what? We don't close the thread at midnight. We don't wait up.
Did you close this morning?
Yeah, whenever
Yeah.
this morning, maybe
Yeah.
9 o'clock this morning or
Yeah.
something. We had 837 pairs of finished socks
That is
this month.
several more than last month.
It's about, I think 50 or
Yeah.
60 more, and our month was shorter too.
Way to go, knitters.
Sock knitters. So to this month, this is who wins.
Carissa Knits with a Z.
Carissa Knits.
She's from Maryland. Congratulations.
She knit the cutest Rose City rollers for her and her daughter. They're matching. You need to go to the finished objects
I
thread.
think I need to go back and really find that one.
Speckles and kind of like magenta.
She was post 285 if you guys are
go
looking.
to post 285 and check out what Carissa knit. And Carissa, I am going on holidays in a day or so, but as soon as I get back, I will mail out something fabulous. And I noticed your favorite colors on your Ravelry page, so we will make sure.
Tracy's picked something already specifically for you.
I said to Jodi, this is what I'm going to send her.
This is what she has to have.
So we're excited to send it, and we'll need your address, obviously. And if you could message us with where to send your goodies, we'll take care of that right away.
Oh my gosh.
And there was a question, and this is Sock Talk too, Jodi. Tan on Ravelry. She said she heard you say that you'll never do another heel flap in a sock.
heel flopping gusset.
Yeah. When we were talking about cutting in heels. So she's wondering why that is. Or
I've knit a lot of socks with the heel flopping gusset, and I love that method, and it fits super well. When I tried the Kirby Werby that we've talked so much, the cut in heel with Susan B. Anderson's Afterthought heel,
Right.
that was a game changer for me.
Yeah.
It's because I feel like it's faster.
It's definitely faster. It is faster for me to put in an Afterthought heel
Than a heel flopping gusset.
than doing a heel flap and gusset and then decrease. Yeah, I think it's faster too.
And to be honest, I love the look of the little wedge of heel because I'm always doing it a different color. So I love the actual look of instead of the heel flopping. I mean, I love a good heel flopping gusset.
Me too.
I just am having really fun right now with the Afterthought insert. I love cutting my yarn.
I know.
My
It's pretty
knitting.
awesome. It is, I think that's the biggest thing. It is quicker.
Yeah.
A lot of people are afraid of, they don't like picking up, but it's just a personal preference. Some people don't like picking up stitches or, having to deal with the corners and stuff like that. You can actually just keep going with your yarn and not have to worry about it with a heel flap and gusset.
It's my favorite thing to do on the sock is to pick up the stitches, cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like them both, but it's just a personal taste. And sometimes I just keep going with a heel flap and sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
I don't see, and with striped yarn, those Afterthought heels are really fun.
They are fun. I actually thought originally that, there's no way that you're not getting the extra room with a cut-in Afterthought heel that you do with a heel flopping gusset. I thought I have a high instep, which means the top of my foot's quite high. I thought they're never going to work for me. And I thought, I'm just going to try this. If Sue says it works and it fits great, I'm going to try it. And let me tell you, it was game changer.
Yeah, you're a good test for that.
Yeah. It just works really well. So that's essentially, I'm not going to never not do a heel flopping gusset, but I'm just loving.
I think mostly it's time for, my guess for you is that it's time-wise.
Yes.
It's quicker.
Way quicker.
Plus it looks really cool.
I do love it.
So Tan, that is an awesome
Thanks,
question.
Tan.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so
yes.
we have a party in our mailbox.
Could we talk about the pattern party in our mailbox? We did not talk about the patterns last week.
Yes.
So I'm going to make a video and I'm going to insert it here. But I want to thank all the amazing designers that have sent patterns our way.
Beautiful.
These are all up for grabs as prizes. Yes. So by the time our Girl from the Grocery Store Cal ends and our BFF Cal ends, These prizes will all be in somebody's party in their Ravelry mailbox.
Yes.
And anything sock related will be always a sock bash prize.
Yes.
So that's amazing. And I just really can't thank you guys enough for thinking of us. And we hope that, you know, the people that don't win, that you go check these patterns out on Ravelry, because I'm sure that you would love to knit them as well.
Okay, so I'm just going to quickly go to Ravelry while Tracy...
Okay.
Because I think there was a pattern that I got.
Which
You guys,
one?
if anyone's ever giving patterns, send them to her. I'm sorry. Let's just call a spade here. If you want information, you know, relayed in the right way and stuff, you've got to email her.
That's not right.
Tracy.
Jodi! I have to say though, one of the big, well, not big things, but it's the Mina Phillips New York sock collection.
I was excited to see it
Mina
today.
donated an entire sock subscription. It goes all year. That will be in somebody's mailbox. You know what? It's such a big prize. I think we should draw it from the FO thread. Not just the chatter thread.
Because they get all those patterns.
They get all these. It's actually, how many, I don't want to get it wrong, but there's so many patterns in this collection. I think 8. Does that sound right? You get her vanilla sock and the heel flap modification, her short row heel, but then you also get a sock a month for 6 or 7 months. You get tons of patterns.
I wanted to show you guys this before we move on too much further.
Jodi.
This is Hohi's model. Can you imagine? Look at the color.
Look at that sweater.
So I have a little bit of trivia. Hohi said it was stifling hot that day.
It was.
And a little girl in a sweater.
Here you go. Here's a
she
wool
said
sweater.
It was 1,000 degrees. I'm just going to pull up Mina's sock because I want you guys to see
Yes. It's probably in your library.
it. It is, yeah.
Okay. And Jen Sheelan sent her New Horizons set, which is mittens, hat, and an infinity scarf. It's textured and so beautiful, and we love it. We've got so many that we could talk about. How about the crocodile roll socks from Leanna, who's Worldsy Designs?
Are you adding pictures?
I'm gonna make a video or whatever. I'm gonna do pictures all over. But it's a sport weight sock, and not just a sport weight sock. She's done cuff down and toe up
Versions?
Yes, in the one pattern. No excuses. No saying, I don't like toe up socks. Okay, well, use the cuff down one. I just think that's amazing.
I think I want to try a toe-up sock just to say I did a toe-up sock.
Yeah, you should. The cast on for toe up is really, really easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people avoid Kitchener stitch by doing that.
Really?
Yes. There's a lot of people that hate Kitchenering. And Kitchener is one thing I absolutely love.
So, that's very exciting when people adapt. I love it when you hear that people adapt the pattern, because sometimes, you know, even with the pattern design and stuff, it's going to be a little quirky, I guess, if you start the opposite way of the sock that's written.
Yeah.
So that's really fun.
It's amazing. We had so many sock ones donated, and the World of Difference shawl by Jen, Boston Jen, who's Jennifer Lassonde on Ravelry.
Yes.
This shawl with the
called?
bright color, it's called World of Difference.
I don't have that one.
It's she did grays and a really bright orange and pink. Her color choices were amazing, and it really is the shape and kind of graphic stripy color blocking.
How fun is
we
that?
love. Yeah, we totally love. Yeah. So we just feel so lucky to see these things pop up in our mailbox, and we love to pass them on
Yes.
to everybody else. So thanks,
Yes.
guys.
I don't know. It's not working.
It's not.
Anyway.
What are you looking for?
Ravelry. I mean, it's just not loading. It doesn't want to load right now.
It's because my Wi-Fi sucks, is what I've been told.
Yeah, I think it does. Sorry.
I know. I kind of think it does.
It won't
too.
even load Ravelry. Okay, so that's exciting. Speaking of March, I've already got my yarn picked out.
I sort of do too.
Do you?
I'm dying to do certain patterns, but for some reason in my mind, I feel like I need to knit green.
You do. Where's your yarn you told me about?
Oh yeah, I think it's in that one, in this one. That's my striped yarn basket.
What do you mean you think you need it to be
I
that
know.
one?
Okay, this is probably it. So if you guys come to my house and whatever, that's the striped yarn basket.
That's the basket you're going to want to pilfer.
Okay, so your yarn, what did you pick for Sock Bash for March?
Bang.
I love that yarn so
And
much.
the only reason I can say it's going to be March because this is a dark forest green for St. Patty's Day. This is Sock Talk.
Yes.
By Ashley of Nomadic Yarns. And I believe she has it in her shop. I didn't check right before we podcasted, but normally she does. And I have the sport version.
Oh my god, I love this yarn so much.
That's sport, right?
Yep.
Yeah, sport.
I knit mine in her BFL base, her Blue Face Leicester, and they are beautiful woolly socks.
Did you finish them?
Yes, I wear them all the time.
Okay.
All the time. Remember I did that limey green toe and cuff? Yes. I was actually working on them last summer when we were in Vegas.
Okay, so I don't know what I'm going to pick for heel, toe, and cuff. That's a really good question. Should I go totally out of the box?
I put something in that was completely different.
And I think that's a bit of an homage to Ashley because she does out of the box colorways.
This is what I added.
We need to wind some of that off.
And that would be great for March if you were thinking green. That's the melon colorway in Sweet Georgia Yarns.
I love this.
I love it. It's a very yellowy green. Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, that might happen.
Anyway, you're
okay,
welcome
show us
to
yours.
it. Okay, so Jodi gave me this yarn months ago. Do you know what colorway it is? Oh, it's called Good Vibes. And I have never knit with coloring book yarn.
This is Anne, who's
What?
Bitter Knitter on Instagram.
That's crazy talk that I've never knit with coloring book
I'm
yarn.
just going to show it a touch. I don't know if it's going to pick it up, but that very, very light color you're seeing is a ballerina pink.
I'm totally doing it. And I'm winding it up as soon as you leave.
Tracy.
This is it. So maybe pink, toes and...
Yes. Do you have a blush pink?
Maybe.
I might
don't know.
have one, too.
Something will work. Anyway, that would be awesome. I'm so excited about that.
Love that.
So March, Sock Bash. It is
Grab your
on,
yarn.
people. So 837 pairs in February. Let's get at least 838 for March.
Guess what I'm doing tomorrow? Today is Wednesday.
I know. I'm so excited for you.
Yeah, but I'm more excited for you.
I'm really excited for me too.
Tracy's going to Phoenix with her daughter and husband.
Yeah,
You hug mom and dad for me.
I will.
I miss them.
I miss them too.
But we're going to Banff overnight. Shane just said Tuesday. I think he said Tuesday while making it. He goes, do you guys, because we have teachers convention here, which is 2 days off, Thursday, Friday. He said, do you guys feel like going to Banff for overnight?
I love it.
So we're just going overnight. We're going to leave tomorrow morning. Paige is going to work and she's going to spend the night with the dogs. And it's going to be Jordan and Maddie and Shane and I.
Well, that's awesome.
So
Banff is so beautiful. Everybody needs to come to Alberta and go to Banff.
They do. Car knitting.
Car knitting.
And he even, you know what he said? I think he might have had a stroke or hit his head too hard in hockey.
Maybe.
You know what he said coming home?
Spend whatever you want on yarn.
He said, I could stop at Cross Iron Mill so you could go to Nordstrom's.
Okay. There is also a yarn shop. Like, you have to go through Calgary to get to Banff. There's a yarn shop basically right off the Deerfoot Trail within 3 minutes. It's called Stash Lounge.
I actually thought he would stop. I actually thought I don't need to go to.
You know what, too? It's kind of a bummer dragging your whole family. Like, you would tell them, go have lunch somewhere and leave me alone for half an hour. But anyway, I had a blast. That's what we did. The last time we went to Banff, that's what we did. Yeah. And I believe they are now Brooklyn Tweed vendors. Is what
exciting.
Yeah.
So I don't think we'll do that. I don't even know if I want to go to Nordstrom's with my kids.
I wouldn't.
Then I end up spending all the money on them.
You and I need to go overnight.
Yes.
That's a plan.
Anyway, so the mountains, it's just the car
Jodi,
knitting.
I'm excited for you.
Anyway, so March Sock Bash will be cast on tomorrow in the car.
We could do a whole podcast on our Banff, family Banff trip.
Okay,
Not any yarn talking about
just the horse trip.
Just about the trail ride we took. And we're lucky to be alive. No, seriously? I felt my life in my hands that day.
I actually thought I was going to be eaten by a bear. Let's save it for another day.
Oh my God. Okay, so speaking of local yarn shops, our local yarn shop has big news.
They have huge news.
This is so exciting.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Barb and Cynthia, who are the sisters, the proprietors of River City Yarns, they've always had a YouTube channel, but now guess what they're doing?
Well, they're putting tons of videos.
They're podcasting.
And they have a podcast.
Yeah. Let me tell you, those ladies are a wealth of knowledge.
They are. They're excellent instructors.
Yeah.
The shop is amazing, and they're always bringing in new fun things. So if you subscribe to River City Yarns on YouTube now, they have they've got a video how to block a shawl.
Yeah.
They've got how to repair a sock.
That was amazing.
A bunch of instructional videos, but now we're going to start seeing them in a more casual, chatty atmosphere.
I did love that.
Of, showing you new yarns and things that come about. And
speaking of new yarn.
What?
No, and what? You continue.
And, yeah, so as speaking of new yarns, the yarn ink colors that we worked with River City Yarns to develop for a long time ago, I'm going to try and find a picture and put it here, have been restocked at River City Yarns. So you can go to their online store, or you can phone the shop, or if you're local, you can go pop in.
I need a Spectrum.
Which one's that?
I don't know. What's the one that they chose?
Oh, Fusion.
Oh, Fusion.
Love. And let me say, there's a lot of sparkle to be had there.
How many colors do they have?
They got in, oh, you guys, they got in birch, flamingo, jazz, all on regular and sparkle. This is going to sound like a commercial. They got our two colors, Wonderland and Symphony,
yes,
regular and sparkle. Creek and Fusion, regular and sparkle. And the bases definitely take differently. Like you can see a slight difference.
And I like that about that.
Yeah, a slight difference. So every time I go there, I kind of have to slap myself because really I just want them all. They're beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know how you, as an employee at the yarn shop, don't come home with yarn every day.
I haven't figured out how to do that yet.
Have you come home with yarn every day?
Most days.
Something.
Even just, well, it's the worst. It's the just one ball thing. I can just shove it in my purse. It's no big deal. But usually, that's why I have a gajillion sock needles.
Why? Because you're not sure if you have them at home and then you buy another one?
Or, you just think, I'll just get one more needle or whatever.
Georgia! Get the phone! Is she home?
No.
Oh, she's working.
And that would be a phone solicitor. Whatever. Nobody phones anymore except computers.
I hope it's not Mom.
It won't be.
Because then she's going to hear us and not get it.
Right.
Call screening.
She'll find out later. So sad.
So
now we can talk party in our mailbox.
Let's do that. We really came from way far away.
This was so...
Tell us about it.
So exciting.
Yeah.
This is yarn we have drooled over on Instagram.
Totally. Is this for your hands?
It is. Yes. I think it's for everything.
Yeah,
maybe that's the lip one.
Now everyone's going to laugh at me because she's wiping lip balm on her.
We are talking... Oh, Hannah of Circus Tonic Handmade. What? Look at her adorable logo.
I do love it. I've never felt her yarn in person.
She's in Sydney, Australia. And she said, I would love to send you guys some yarn for your giveaways. That's amazing. This stuff came all the way around the world. And not only did we get yarn.
Oh my God, we've got the best goodie ever included in a package.
I can't decide which I love more. The yarn or this work of art that we were sent by Eliza.
Eliza, how did you know these were our favorite
This is
colors?
So beautiful, Eliza.
This is my favorite color.
And the yellow and the green and that peachy raspberry pink.
It looks like you worked really, really hard on this.
This is so beautiful.
We're going to have to either cut it in half and each take a piece or maybe rock, paper, scissors to see who gets it.
Maybe I'll have it for a week and then you can have it for a week. And it's going to go up on our fridge so that people can see it when they come over.
Eliza.
Isn't that amazing? Thank you so much.
We love that.
So Hannah was so generous and she said, I'd love to send you a skein of yarn. She's been doing a sock club and I don't know all the details about it, but this colorway It's called Bright Oak Blue. And this is her Jubilee sock base. This was in her sock club. So that couldn't be more amazing. And it's her a 75-25 merino nylon.
Yeah.
But I just love the feel of it.
Okay, so this one that I'm holding, it's an 80-20 and it's 409 yards. It's a little bit of a plumper. I'm just going to let you know that this one is Pacific Bala. And I believe she names these all after birds.
I think so too.
You
Oh,
guys,
Jodi.
Look at the...
That's crazy.
Doesn't this look like denim?
That is so beautiful.
I would have picked this.
I know you
She
would have.
surprised us with the colors she was sending.
Yeah, so Hannah sent her package. This was in a plastic bag, so I could see it. And there were two other skeins. One, they were both wrapped in paper, and they had one with my name and one with your name. And I said to Jodi, I really wanted to wait till you came over to open it, but I just couldn't. Like, I ended up opening it. And she said, what did you say?
I said, well, that's the difference between you and me, because I would have unwrapped them both and thrown away the paper, and you would have never
And I would
known.
never have known it was even wrapped.
I couldn't have waited.
She's evil.
Or poked the paper at least to see peek inside.
Right. So
She waited.
I am dying to show you my color. I don't know. Okay, it's a red-browed tree keeper. That must be one heck of a gorgeous bird.
Oh my God.
Excuse me? Hannah.
That is, there's so many.
Obviously, Hannah knows what we love.
Oh my God.
Come on. And you're right. So this one was the Jubilee sock base, 75-25, and this is the Ravelry sock base, 80.
Plumper.
80% Australian superwash merino. So I love working with yarn from around the world that's completely different. You know, we don't get Australian merino in Edmonton.
80% dingo.
This has a wee bit of koala, like dingo dyeworks.
20% nylon.
The gray is all koala. Shut
Hannah.
the front door. Okay, so when this came, I wanted to cast this on too for socks, but honestly, I feel like a shawl, maybe.
I do too, Tracy.
Right?
It's so
So I'm
soft.
going to hang on to this beauty and put it all together with something. I'm still contemplating a Find My Fave, but
I know it was
or
bad.
a combination.
It was
project.
bad timing because Find Your Fade was high on my list.
Yes.
I've
Yes.
seen all the gorgeous ones. And
So-
I love a great big giant wrap.
And Hannah sent the greatest stuff. Australian tea, and her yarn smells like eucalyptus, which again makes me think koala.
And
I love.
eucalyptus candies.
Okay, this stuff is amazing. A local topical application for minor burns and scald and like dry skin. For gravel rash, guess what I have?
What's the matter with you?
No, okay, but how about this? I've been breaking out into hives. It's allergy season.
Do you get hives with allergies?
A little bit. Like I get a little bit of
You've always been hivey coming out of the shower.
environmental allergies and stuff. So I'll just break out into like hives on my arms or on my body, or let me tell you, that's not fun. So, but
What a
don't know how we got on that. What?
What's a gravel rash? Like road rash?
Yeah,
road
like
burn?
a scrape. Wounds, insect bites, splinters, and nappy rash. So they misuse tons of this on
got
babies.
that.
Speaking of
Nappy rash.
ailments, I will totally use this. And this is another Australian like standby.
I love that.
And so that's amazing. And Hannah, thank you so much. This is going to be, we were thinking maybe an Instagram giveaway,
Yes.
right?
I love
Because we
that.
haven't done one for a while,
No.
and we just think that's really fun. So we do tons in the Ravelry group.
So this will be on Grocery Girls Knit.
You will see this on Instagram, and we can all do entries there.
Sounds
So,
great.
thank you, Hannah.
Okay, so
I feel spoiled.
I have something that I purchased.
What?
But
Shockaroony.
I purchased it a bit ago. So I'm going to show, is this March? February. Oh, I still get one more. Yay.
Okay.
So this is February Yarn of the Month for Yarn Inc. And again, I just want to remind you that it's Alice inspired.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. I'm
If
gonna
you
show
have not gotten your yarn ink, but you probably have.
Look at, that's on the tag.
Oh my gosh.
Cheshire Cat.
Oh my goodness.
This one's called We're All Mad Here.
Oh my god, those colors.
Aren't they amazing, you guys?
That's beautiful.
I hope it's not showing up as acidy as the green because it's really not. It's more gold, sort of.
It's beautiful.
Oh my gosh, I opened it and it was just like birthday surprise.
Oh my God, I love it.
I do love this. I'm crazy about all our colorways, but then you see a colorway like this and it's got your favorite colors and
Yeah.
she's just knocked it out of the park.
That's
How beautiful
so
is that?
beautiful.
I feel like this needs to be in a shawl or something.
I think so too.
Some-
Although it would be really cool socks.
like there's gray in here and oh my gosh. I am just like,
And
look
that-
at all the
Yes.
aqua.
And it goes from super saturated to really, really pale of that greeny color.
So you can't get it. Sorry.
Sorry. Don't fall in love with it unless you were lucky enough to get it in February.
But I just wanted to show you because it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I love it. Okay.
Okay, I bought
You
one
next.
thing too.
Did you?
Well, I showed you guys my yarn of the month last week from
Yes.
Scrumptious Pearl, and I actually forgot I ordered this.
Isn't
That's how
that
bad
funny?
it is.
Is
So
that-
it was kind of exciting
Yeah.
to get it.
It's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's totally, oh yeah. I was so excited to open my mailbox. And I remember the day I saw these on Instagram. This is Amber of Maker's Haven. Can you see her cute little wooden tag there?
It is so adorable.
She is so big on doing the patchwork bags. And as much as I love Harry Potter, and there's been a million Harry Potter bags, I haven't bought one. But I do love owls.
So this is Harry Potter inspired.
This is Harry Potter inspired.
But it's subtle because I
Isn't
wouldn't
it
have known
pretty?
that. Yes.
See the books and the castle and the feathers
Yeah.
and the doe, which is a Patronus, and the mermaid. So you're right. You don't have to know that this is all
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
Look at her ribbon. It's Harry Potter ribbon.
Isn't it beautiful? She did a
Yes.
great job. She made several different colorways of this. So it's got that really rich maroony color on the back. And it's a drawstring.
It's a beautiful bag.
And it's got a beautiful kind of herringbone in a gray, a soft gray on the inside.
gorgeous.
Isn't it great?
Beautiful.
And it's soft. It's not interfaced, right?
Well, she's got it quilted.
Or maybe
No, it is.
like it's quilted with a little something.
And then look at her little ties.
I absolutely love it. So you can check her shop. I don't know
Oh
if
my God, Tracy's the biggest bag whore of them
I'm a
all.
total. It is so bad. It's so bad. I don't need another bag.
Well
Not even
done.
one. Isn't it beautiful though? I just love the owl.
That is sweet.
And Amber sends little minis.
Did she die?
Oh yes. Don't you remember? Amber sent bags, little bento
Yes!
bags for us
Got
last
it.
spring.
Sorry, yes,
Yeah,
I do
and
remember.
matching yarns.
Yeah.
So we have given away Amber's stuff in prize, and it was so gorgeous. Look at how cute she does her little mini skeins. That one's 100% superwash
Yeah.
merino, so you could put it in a blanket project. And then this little gorgeous pinky and the mint. Oh my God, I love it. So those
Holy
were special
cow.
treats. Thank you, Amber.
That is so cute how she folds them in half like that.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah, I do like that.
Yeah.
I like something different like that.
So that was my treat yourself this week.
Okay, and so
Oh my God, Jodi, I don't even know what that is, but like what?
sorry, I'm gonna crinkle. I love it. What? Crinkle, crinkle. So as I was perusing, as one does on Instagram, I came across Peggy Jane fibers, and it's not my first time I've heard of them. It's my first time purchasing them.
It's totally my first time hearing of them.
Is it? I've heard about it. Yeah. Okay. First of all, let's show her card because who doesn't love a square card?
Oh my goodness. Okay,
Oh my
first look at her
gosh.
cute little leaves, or autumn leaves. But look at look at that. Yarn as art. I just love stuff like that. So she's on Etsy, Peggy Jane Fibers.
So let me just tell
It's
you,
Kelly
Kelly,
in Vermont.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. So I saw this, and it's called Potent Petal.
Jodi.
This is going to be bag fabric.
I love it.
So like I was saying before, I'm just craving color in my life right now. Like it's just, we're emerging. It feels like this reminded me of crocuses, sort of.
It's
I don't know. It's just reminds me, it needed to be spring bag fabric.
that kind of tangerine orange and a magenta together like that. I am crazy. Look at that.
So Potent Petals from Peggy Jane Fibers.
That's a beautiful base she's got too. Very,
Do you know-
a really nice twist on it.
a beautiful twist. So this is it's a chunky weight yarn. And in the past, with the exception of Cat's Cruiser, Cat's Kettle bag fabric that I have, it's the only one. So this is my Cat's Kettle, and it's the only one that it was applied. It was a twist.
All the other ones were some big bulky singles. Yeah.
You know what? I'm crazy about that.
It's gorgeous. It's
Like,
what
it
you
just
typically
comes
think of
alive.
as yarn, right? You can see the twist on it.
So I'm sort of gravitated towards this and thought I really want that as
God,
bag
I
fabric
love it.
for the spring.
Open it up. Let me see what's in there.
Okay, open it up. And one thing I just noticed as I'm reading my invoice, so I've made an invoice.
Oh,
So I'm not going to tell you. Peggy has offered a 20% off code for
Oh my
me.
gosh.
For anyone ordering on their next purchase.
wow.
God, I'm going to go back and order.
What?
How gorgeous is that going to be?
Oh my goodness.
Oranges and pinks and magenta.
And just kind of in your face color.
Crazy.
I love it.
Crazy.
Oh my goodness. That is beautiful.
I cannot wait to get this knit up.
But you're right. That dark purple is very crocusy.
Didn't it? For some reason, I just thought
Yeah.
of crocuses when I saw it.
No, I love it.
And you know, when I first looked at it, I thought maybe she was Canadian.
With the
Maple leaves.
Yes.
Maple leaves.
Although Vermont is
I
known
know.
for its leaves changing
I
in the
know.
autumn.
So that's probably where she gets it from,
Yeah.
obviously.
What was I going to say?
I want to go to Vermont.
Me too.
That
I'd
part of
love to go
woods.
to the eastern United States and just drive around in the fall and see everybody's leaves changing. And well, we're going to be there for Rhinebeck, so I don't know what things are going to look like then.
Do you think that looks like the same colorway on there?
It looks really close.
Anyway, it's worth a look in her shop. Just peek, get inspiration, look at color for spring.
Yeah.
Peggy Jane Fibers. It was awesome.
What a good find. I've never heard of her.
Now you have.
That's exciting.
Now you're going to go look at her Instagram. That's where I
Of course
found
I
her.
will.
Yeah.
So another thing that I wanted to quickly mention, we had our Spring Fling swap open up in the Ravelry group, and it filled up.
I know. In a couple of days.
It did. And so there was about 250 spots, and it took 2 days for those to fill up.
Yeah. We hope.
I don't know if that's fast or not.
I hope people didn't get really disappointed.
I didn't get a lot of messages from people saying, I missed it.
Okay.
So I hope that that's kind of all the people that wanted to get involved. If not, I think we're going to have to do it again in a few months. We'll open it up again and see
June.
if there's any interest. Maybe
June.
Maybe a summer one. We were going to do like this one and a Christmas one, but maybe we'll put one in between. It's so fun
It is. So
to put together a package and send it to another knitter friend.
Yeah.
You made a friend. So by the time this is uploaded, the partners will be posted in our Ravelry group. I'm going to
You're
do
gonna
that
be
this
busy.
evening. I'm going to be busy. No, it's not so bad. I've already made the name list, so now it's just Pat marrying everybody.
And
up.
if it's not, it'll be very soon.
No, it'll be done. Today's the day.
Really?
Yes.
When this is going to be an hour of video that won't take very long to
Okay,
edit.
so don't quote me on that. But
No, but it's not going to take very long to edit. I have
Right.
about 5 minutes before I've got to say goodbye.
okay.
Because I just have a few Mrs. Brown's
Well,
bags
we're almost done. I just wanted to mention that with the swap, and thank you for everybody for your enthusiasm. I think it'll be really fun.
I think it'll be really fun.
Yeah. So
And
okay.
you know what? And I was being cheeky about the thread only. I said in the thread I will ship to only in Edmonton.
I didn't know what you were thinking.
Anyway, no,
but that's really, really fun.
I was matched up. I won't tell you who it is, but Tracy has given me my partner. It's very random. She's just sort of, putting people together, and
Yeah.
So mine is going overseas.
Yay.
Yes. So that's all I'm going to say, just so I don't spoil it for
Me
someone
too.
who
I'm
wants to do it on the list.
I'm gonna do someone international. I don't
Yeah.
have one yet, but it will be international for sure. So I would love to hear what's going on in Mrs. Brown's bags.
Okay, so thank you. All the drawstrings were really well received.
Jodi.
Yeah, so there won't be the last. Drawstrings will be coming in the near future. I just wanted to show you a few quickly that were in the shop. Everything's in the shop. Everything's coming with a little grosgrain handle now.
Oh, I love it.
And the pull as well. This is a neon garter.
Ooh.
This is jazz.
Oh my God. What?
Jazz with the... This is Tracy's River City yarn colorway, you
Yes.
guys. I call it Harmony. It's actually Symphony. The yarn is called Symphony.
If you're looking for the yarn, it's called Symphony, yeah.
This is purple.
That's so pretty.
Purple.
Hey, I love the hot pink matching with that.
This?
Yes,
This. Look
both.
Look at the flowers, Lizzie.
Oh my gosh, look at that green pop.
I know. This is one of my faves. Red
Okay,
maple.
I love how big the stitch. I mean, that's beautiful.
I
but
know.
I love how big the
it's fun to
stitches
play
are.
with the different views on how close you crop it.
Love it.
This is Bohemian Rhapsody.
Gorgeous.
Fireworks. Ashley.
After Ashley from Nomadic Yarns.
Yep.
Yeah.
Siren.
Love it.
Zazzle. That's really fun for spring.
I love the yellow zipper with that, Jodi. That's so fun.
This one's Road Trip.
Oh, I love it.
I do love that. Alice.
Get out of town. That's the perfect yarn and zipper, or the handle zipper choice for that.
Pink. Baby pink.
So Alice in Wonderland.
Rosie.
Ooh.
With a little rose.
Jodi, that's so fun.
For next time, I'm going to have a video. I'm really settled in my new workspace now.
Yeah.
So I'll give a little video and show everybody.
Good.
I have the luckiest girl to have her husband do this workspace.
Yes.
Dahlia. Oh my gosh, you guys. Periwinkle.
Oh my God, Jodi, I love them
Fruit
all.
Loops. Call that Bright Bee.
Look how many fabrics you've
Don't
made.
even. I do have 43. Remember I said the other day I don't have many?
Pretty Little Zombies.
Pretty Little Zombies. This one is coral.
I love that.
And graffiti.
Ooh, that graffiti.
So, and there might be a couple more. The shop is loaded, guys.
It totally
Yeah.
is.
For you to peruse.
Ready to ship.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Oh my God, I just love your fabric so much.
So fun. I was actually debating on making it for sale on Spoonflower. And then I didn't.
I think that's a bad idea, but whatever.
Yeah,
No.
I thought about it for a second and then I thought, no.
It is pretty neat. I mean, you don't have to make them all for sale, but maybe
Right.
one day you would like to.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you love to see someone's knitting space? Okay, and the one that pops into my head is Amber, the yarn hoarder.
Yes.
Wouldn't you love to see floor-to-ceiling drapes in her?
Because I bet you she would. She'd cover her dog and her cat, probably.
She would sew Kevin the skank, her puppy, a little dog sweater.
Oh my God. You know what I did? I bought these little, because the two dogs we have are my shadow. So if I'm literally my shadow. So they lay under the table. So I got these pads and I covered in my fabric.
Oh, I can't wait to see
In
that.
jazz, that's fleece.
What? You made jazz fleece?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's so fun.
Anyway, so I'll show you. Yeah.
Jodi.
Next time we'll do a little video.
Love that idea.
Okay.
So
Tracie, this is under an hour.
well, that's great news. You guys won't see us again for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
It is Wednesday. We want to remind you again that Off Our Needles on YouTube this Friday. We have seen nothing.
We have nothing.
That was really fun. That was actually the last one we filmed. I had a terrible cold by then.
It was funny to hear that.
I
Who
sound
cares?
like I have...
a frog.
I'm a frog, basically.
She was smoking pot all week.
That must be what it was. That stuff in the air all the time.
Could have been.
No. It was all the cookies we ate in Denver. Oh my
So
God.
good.
And we've already started working on season 2 for Off Our
Yes,
Needles. So we are
Yeah, we're excited.
so excited to be doing that fun project with you guys. And you're coming with us. We're going to get tons
All
of
the way.
fun behind the scenes videos. And we want to hear what you think and what you'd love to see.
Yeah.
So that's going to be really fun.
Till next time. Happy
Yes.
knitting.
Happy knitting.